From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it was another hot one out there today before the storms kicked in. We managed to hit 95 degrees. 79 was our low, and that was this afternoon. And you can tell where the storms came in right around 2 o'clock this afternoon. So let's bring it over to the weather wall. We'll also talk about where we are with respect to normal. Our number is still above normal by 4 degrees, and we see no change, 4 to 5 degrees, maybe 6 above normal over the next week to 10 days. Not much rain now at the airport, but some folks got a little bit more. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Half an inch for the month, and we've been falling behind not only for the month but for the year now. We're getting close to about 9 inches below where we should be, but don't fret too much. We usually make that up in a day or two. Maybe it'll be sometime in August or September, but you know how it works around here. It's either all or nothing. So here's the big picture. We're sandwiched in between two upper level ridges, and in between a trough of low pressure with this upper low that has been creating massive flooding in Mount Pelier, Vermont, and a few other places. It's been rough there. And for us locally, just scattered storms. And you can see it's been quiet nation's midsection, strong storms across the high plains back to the west. And locally, here's that little bit of a frontal trough, and it's going to be dissipating in the next day or two. But once again, we do expect storms to be riding from the northwest to the southeast during the course of the day tomorrow. Now, regional Doppler radar is pretty quiet this evening. Power Doppler 3 here. Here's a 12-hour loop, and this is great when you have your own radar. You can loop it as long as you want. It really kind of is instructional as you see those storms rolling across the area. If you look carefully, storms as they crossed I-10 produced an outflow boundary that enhanced the storms down along the coast and created heavier rainfall. So we'll go through it one more time. You see those storms coming in during the course. There's that outflow boundary interacting with the storms, and thus some pretty good rainfall in spots. This is scattered activity. This is the rain during the course of the day today, heaviest of which was down along the coast. It was probably pushing close to a couple of inches of rain down here by, say, Intracoastal City. It says 1.1 inches, and Lafayette will go right here, and we'll get 1.4, but it was more as we get down here. Let's see if I can just make it. There we go, 3.1. So pretty heavy rainfall for some folks in some spots, but just in a scattered basis. We do think we'll see that repeat again tomorrow, perhaps Wednesday, but timing a little iffy. Here we go. First thing tomorrow morning, some showers and storms along the coast. Some activity builds up in the afternoon, but it looks like the main impetus comes in with a disturbance late tomorrow afternoon, mainly tomorrow evening. So this time tomorrow night, it may be a little wet, and then things quiet down. And then as we head into Wednesday, the latest HER model going for a pretty good scattering, primarily from Lafayette on eastward. So we got to maintain a pretty good chance of showers and storms next couple of days. Take it and run, because after that, we're not going to see much in the way of rain chances down the line. So temperatures getting back into the low to mid 90s. That heat index tomorrow once again will be an issue before the storms kick in. The latest forecast gets us up to about 108 or 109 or so in the afternoon. So some high heat indices coming back to the area in spite of having scattered showers and storms. So quiet overnight tonight, warm and humid. We'll go 79 for the overnight low. Generally fair skies out there. Then for tomorrow, partly cloudy, hot and humid. We get back into the mid 90s, but as the day wears on, we should see the clouds piling up, and we should see some shower and thunderstorm activity, I would say anytime after 4 to 5 and continuing into tomorrow evening. So as we go with the 10-day forecast, there's your temperatures holding well into the mid 90s, and our string of 90s looks to continue for the next 10 days. While rain chances go down, that heat will just be more expansive. At least when you have storms, even if you hit 95, you get a break. But these afternoons after Wednesday will be a lot of mid 90s for an extended period of time.
Okay, not so much of a break then.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
All right, well.